Hello, everyone! In today's video, we will share with you some sample questions about IELTS Speaking Exam Part 1. The first topic of this sample conversation is free time activities. Now let's start the conversation.
Let's talk about your free time. What do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I enjoy reading novels, especially mysteries and thrillers. I find it relaxing and a great way to escape into different worlds. Apart from that, I like to go for walks in the park near my home to clear my mind. On weekends, I often catch up with friends over coffee or a movie.
Do you prefer your free time indoors or outdoors?
It really depends on my mood, but I generally prefer spending my free time outdoors. I love the fresh air and being surrounded by nature, whether it's hiking or just sitting in a park. However, on rainy or particularly hot days, I enjoy staying indoors with a good book or watching a movie.
What did you like to do in your free time when you were a child?
When I was a child, I loved playing with my friends in the neighborhood. We would ride our bikes, play games like hide and seek, or go on little adventures around the area. I also enjoyed drawing and making up stories, which kept me occupied for hours.
What are you going to do in your free time this weekend?
This weekend, I'm planning to visit a new art exhibition in town that I've heard a lot about. After that, I might go to a cafe nearby to relax with a cup of coffee and do some sketching. If I have time, I'll probably watch a movie that I've been meaning to see.
Now let's move towards the next topic, which is family and friends.
Do you spend more time with your family or friends?
I try to balance my time between family and friends, but I probably spend more time with my family. We often have dinner together and enjoy each other's company in the evenings. On weekends, I usually meet up with friends to catch up and do fun activities. Both are important to me, and I value the time I spend with each.
How often do you talk to your family?
I talk to my family every day, either in person or over the phone. We're quite close-knit, so staying in touch is important to us. Even if it's just a quick chat to see how everyone is doing, it helps us stay connected. I also make sure to call my grandparents regularly since they live in another city.
Do you think it's important to have a close relationship with your family?
Yes, I believe it's very important to have a close relationship with your family. Family is often your strongest support system, and having a good relationship with them provides a sense of security and belonging. It also means you always have someone to turn to during tough times.
How do you usually spend time with your friends?
I usually spend time with my friends by going out to eat, watching movies, or just hanging out at someone's place. We also enjoy exploring new places together, like trying out new restaurants or going on weekend trips. Sometimes we just relax and talk for hours, catching up on what's been happening in our lives.
The third topic of this conversation is childhood.
What is your earliest memory from childhood?
My earliest memory is of a family vacation we took when I was about 4 years old. We went to the beach, and I remember playing in the sand, building sandcastles, and being so excited to see the ocean for the first time. It's a vivid memory because it was such a happy time, and I felt so carefree.
Did you have a favorite toy or game as a child?
Yes, I had a favorite stuffed bear that I took everywhere with me. It was my comfort toy, and I couldn't sleep without it. I also loved playing board games with my siblings, especially Monopoly and Scrabble, which we played almost every weekend.
How did you spend your summer holidays as a child?
During summer holidays, I would often visit my grandparents who lived in the countryside. I loved spending time on their farm, helping out with small tasks and playing with the animals. We also had family barbecues and went swimming in the nearby lake, which was always a highlight of the summer.
What kind of food did you like when you were a child?
As a child, I had a sweet tooth and loved anything with chocolate, especially chocolate cake. I also enjoyed pasta and pizza, which were always a treat. However, I wasn't a fan of vegetables back then, though I've grown to appreciate them as I've gotten older.
Let's move towards the fourth topic, which is home.
Can you describe the place where you live?
I live in a cozy apartment in the heart of the city. It's a small but well-designed space with a living room, kitchen, bedroom, and a balcony where I like to sit and enjoy my morning coffee. The location is very convenient, close to shops, restaurants, and public transport, which makes it easy to get around.
How long have you lived there?
I've been living in my current apartment for about 3 years now. I moved here when I started my new job because it was closer to the office. I've really grown to love the area and the community, and it feels like home now.
Do you like the area where you live?
Yes, I really like the area where I live. It's vibrant and full of life, with plenty of things to do and see. There are parks nearby where I can go for a walk, and there are also lots of great cafes and restaurants. The neighbors are friendly too, which makes it even more pleasant.
What is your favorite room in your home?
My favorite room in my home is the living room. It's where I spend most of my time relaxing, whether I'm reading a book, watching TV, or having friends over. I've decorated it with some of my favorite art pieces and plants, which makes it feel warm and inviting.
The last topic of conversation is going out.
How often do you go out with your friends?
I try to go out with my friends at least once a week. We usually meet up on the weekends, as that's when everyone is free from work or study. We like to explore new places, such as restaurants, cafes, or sometimes even go on short trips outside the city. It's a great way to unwind and stay connected.
What do you usually do when you go out?
When I go out, I usually enjoy eating out at different restaurants or cafes. I love trying new cuisines and discovering hidden gems in the city. Sometimes we go to the cinema to watch the latest movies, or just take a walk around a park if the weather is nice.
Do you prefer going out during the day or at night?
I generally prefer going out during the day, especially if it's to visit a park or go for a hike. The daylight makes everything feel more lively and energetic. However, I do enjoy the occasional night out, especially if it's to have dinner at a nice restaurant or watch a movie.
Do you enjoy going to parties?
I enjoy going to parties occasionally, especially if they are with close friends. I like the lively atmosphere, good music, and the chance to meet new people. However, I'm not someone who goes to parties frequently. I prefer more intimate gatherings or outings.
You can practice more by watching videos provided in my playlist of IELTS speaking test by clicking on the link given in the description box, where you will find a lot of sample questions. Good luck!
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.